Frozen, hit animated film released by Disney in 2013. This was my first time watching it, and obviously I'm pretty far away from the target audience, which I think is mainly 5-year-old girls. But having been on an animation kick lately, I have seen other movies, which were also technically not for me, yet I was able to relate to them and appreciate them in one way or another. Not this time around. Now, okay, there are some objectively good things about this film. The themes of sisterhood, the animation quality, especially the ice, snow, weather, and clothes. Most of the songs, including the massive hit Let It Go, the voice work is great, but there are two key problems for me personally. One has to do with the narrative. I think many of the important plot points are very contrived and come out of nowhere, including the climax, the very resolution to the whole story. And what I mean is this. Normally, in a competently written story, the events happen as a result of one another. There's a clear and natural, you could say, organic progression. Event A causes event B to happen, and then as a result, we have event C and event D. In Frozen, it feels like some of the things that happen, some of the more important things that happen, do not have that direct cause. They just happen because the writers needed them to happen in order to move the plot forward. Again, movie for 5-year-olds, but somehow in other animated movies, logic and reason is included and followed. The second problem, though, is much, much bigger for me, and it's that I never really connected with the characters on an emotional level. I never bought into the conflict of the film, never was on the edge of my seat, never really rooted for anybody. I was indifferent. I was completely indifferent to what was going on. I tried thinking what was the case, what was the reason for that. Maybe part of that reason is that themes of sisterhood are not something I can easily relate to. Again, I'm not the target. But then I thought back to Brave, which is about a daughter-mother relationship, also with a small girl as a protagonist. And also, something that I can't relate to. And yet, with Brave, I was on board. I connected with Merida and was engaged the whole time. So, really, I don't have a straight answer as to why I didn't buy into Frozen. I just know that I didn't. Of course, film is subjective, like all art, and me saying whatever doesn't mean that all the girls worldwide who had a blast and were singing the songs for months to come were wrong. It is just my opinion at the end of the day, and my opinion is that Frozen was pretty average.